Call of Duty World War II is in a weird position right now. It's been criticised even by me for not innovating enough and generally getting quite lazy. World War II is supposed to be a return to form for the series with boots on the ground gameplay and a World War II setting, but things haven't gone to plan. Launch day server issues, a much criticised loot box system, and only 9 maps at launch meant the game quickly became stale. For proof of this, look no further than Black Ops 1, which at the time of recording this video has over 100,000 players online. This is a game that released 8 years ago. To go back and play an older title in a series like Call of Duty indicates that all is not well. I know that a few of my friends and I really enjoyed what we could play in the first couple of days, but server issues and map fatigue quickly put us off the game. So what can Call of Duty World War II do to bring back players? It's actually quite simple. Let me pretend I'm a chair. The news that World War II had released a prop hunt mode almost went under my radar. It wasn't until I was browsing Reddit that I saw a few clips of gameplay and realised it had even been released. Now I'm one of those filthy console peasants, so I never got to play prop hunt in Gary's mod, and I don't own the Modern Warfare remaster which also had the prop hunt mode. So this was my first taste of the action, and man is it fun. I hadn't played World War II's multiplayer for well over a month, and here I am, 1 in the morning, pretending to be an ammo box. It's surprisingly tense as enemies rush past you, not realising you're there. Annoyingly, I was kicked from the servers, probably due to many people returning to try this new mode, which was a pain in the arse, but maybe a sign that this new mode, along with the Resistance event that it came with, may be achieving what Activision and Sledgehammer Games wanted. The server issues will definitely need to be addressed. I tried playing the game the next day and was met with lag and disconnects. Not an ideal way to tempt players back in. To ensure it wasn't my connection, I connected my router to my PS4 with an Ethernet cable and still had issues. It's often overlooked in today's gaming landscape, what with the talk of microtransactions, DLC and DRM, that we live in an age where a game can bring itself back from the dead and live again. Take Rainbow Six Siege for example. It's an often repeated point, but the game many bought at launch bears no resemblance to the game many are playing today. We live in an age where developers can make changes at the drop of a hat and in turn breathe new life into a game which may have been on its last legs. As I said, it's an often overlooked point, and the freedom developers have in reshaping their games post-launch is something that we should be happy about. I can go months without playing Overwatch, but when there's a new event for Christmas or Halloween for example, I'll jump back in and play a few games to see if I can get myself any new skins. I mentioned Rainbow Six Siege previously, and Ubisoft seem to understand this model more than anyone, with the aforementioned Siege, The Division and Ghost Recon Wildlands receiving great post-release support. So does this event make Call of Duty World War II a success? Well, if sales figures are anything to go by, then it already was. Has this event managed to bring back new players? Well, if the server issues I experienced the day the event was released are anything to go by, then yeah, players have returned. Will this event keep players playing? In my opinion, probably not. The core gameplay is still the same, and the new maps are only available as paid DLC or for people with the Season Pass. But the prop hunt mode in World War II is awesome fun, and wherever your gaming allegiances may lie, at the end of the day we're all people who enjoy video games. I'm aware these events normally come with themed supply drops where you can earn event related skins and whatnot, but if you ignore the money grabbing strategies employed by these developers and these publishers, you may find yourself playing a game you thought you were done with. Now I put it to you, what do you think of the prop hunt mode in World War II? Do you think these events are good for gaming or just a way for game companies to make more money from their existing customers? Let me know in the comments down below and I'll speak to you all soon.